Okay. I lied to you guys. I did bring my main camera, but only for this reason that I knew that I would run out of batteries on the GH5, and I'm missing one, so I only have two, and I got to charge those two at the hotel, but now I have 0 batteries as of yesterday. So we're on the 5D Mark IV. All the photos you have seen have been the iPhone. I've not taken a single photo on this one. You can go check the XF data if you doubt me. Awesome, thank you so much.
Okay, no bother.
The pastries here are great. We're going to the stacks of there, Dunberry or whatever. It's super windy. That's cool. Nice. Here they are, the stacks. This looks like Pirates of the Caribbean type stuff, which is one of my favorite movie series, by the way. If I could be any fictional character, it'd be Jack Sparrow. He's kind of my idol. There's some sheep friends. What's up, sheep? We come in peace. The interesting fence here. Dad's over there. I've just been running around getting all sorts of angles of this place. It's sick. I'm really glad we made it out here. It's kind of way out of the way. Really stellar stuff. I'm still running around to get a few more angles, but we'll probably head out of here soon and start heading south back to Glasgow for really our final stretch of the trip, the next 4 days or so. We kind of have it planned, but not really. Oh God. Solid stop. Just got some ice cream at the from there. Anyways, pretty slow moving day. Not a bad thing though. We're heading south now. How's your ice cream?
Very good.
Nice. Mine's really good too. I think United Kingdom's ice cream is better than America's. Ooh! There's this place I found, like a little picture from a place called Staxigo, and I randomly put it in the map and I somehow found the place I was looking for. Just this neat little harbor with this neat little rock. No idea how I found it, just probably off of Google Earth, looking through images. Here it is. Wow. There's really not much special to it other than it's, I don't know, it might look good in a photo. Sick. Ooh, voice crack. To the steps. The steps are, we're good.
Under the big house there.
Okay, cool.
Are you feeling fit?
Thank you.
Are we what?
He is.
Are you feeling fit?
I'm fit.
It's easy going down. it's myself who looks after the steps.
Yeah, really?
But the steps were built in 1792.
Really?
It got the name Whylligo because whales got washed up on the shores dead.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had a crane on top of the rocks and they pulled the whales up and used them, and that's how the place got the name Whylligo.
Wow.
Because Gio means inlet.
Okay.
So Whylligo is inlet of Wales. Now
Okay.
there was 365 steps, one for every day of the year.
Yeah?
There's only 337 at the moment. Because the grass path at the top used to be stepped.
What happened to those?
That was all pulled up with vandals.
Oh.
Every couple of weeks in the summer you get them destroyed with vandals.
Oh.
Yeah. But there was 20 boats fishing out of there. My grandfather was one of the last fishermen.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you on holidays?
Yeah, yeah, we are.
Where are you from?
Washington, United States.
Oh, for goodness sake. Long way from home.
Yeah,
Little bit.
A little bit. It's a long walk.
Come up to the house for 1 minute. I'll show you a photograph with the fishing boats in the harbour.
Okay.
Right, I just got back, I was cutting the grass down there.
There, sweet.
I'll show you this picture.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Oh.
I'll take this picture. Right. There's a picture of the steps.
Wow. How old is that? Is the photo?
This picture was taken in 1945.
Wow.
That was my grandfather's fishing boat.
Wow.
This was the last boats ever to fish in the harbour.
That's awesome.
The boat beside my granddad's, William Sinclair, he lived in the house just over in the field there.
Okay.
William's boat was pulled out of the water for the last time in 1970.
Wow.
And that was the last ever fishing boat I fished in the harbour.
Why don't they fish in the harbour anymore?
There was easier ways to make a living.
Okay.
When you come down the steps onto this grass platform, this is called the bink. The steps coming down here, there's an old winch, or part of an old winch down here. Now the winch does not face the water, it faces the rocks. So from the winch they had a rope into the back of the rocks to a pulley. There's chains hanging on the rock face we painted white so folk can see it. And from the pulley, the rope came back out into the water. So they pulled the fishing boats up onto the shore. There used to be another winch on the platform itself. Vandals smashed that 9 years ago on me. And they pulled their boats up the steps onto the grass. That was in the bad weather or for repairing. It was only in the bad weather they pulled them up onto the bink. Now the old building, or what's left of it, that was the salt store. They're salting their fish. The big house at the very top, the big courtyard at the back of the house, that was the cooperage where they made the wooden barrels. So they made the barrels for their fish at the top, carried them down, filled them on the bink with salt herring. When they had a lot of barrels full, there used to be a wooden jetty came out from here into the water. You'll still see 2 metal pins stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
This was for tying the jetty in place.
Wow.
Then the schooners, the sailing ships, were towed in alongside backwards and they rolled the barrels of herring out to the schooners for exporting their fish. In 1823 there was almost 1,000 barrels of herring exported out of there. That's a lot of fish.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. Yeah. Now there's a big round metal pot sunk in the ground here full of water. This is called the barking kettle. There's a hole in the wall underneath to lit a fire and they used to boil bark of the oak trees and cow's urine. Now, how they got urine from a cow I do not know. Because I was brought up on a farm and I chased a cow with a bucket. Never got one drop.
Yeah.
But they used to boil their fishing nets and hand lines in the pot every 3-4 weeks. This was to preserve their cotton nets from the salt water. So if you ever get peed on by a cow, your trousers will last forever.
Yeah.
Beside the barking kettle, there's a big metal grill that looks like a big barbecue. A fire under there, a big pot on top for boiling tar. That's where they pulled their boats up onto for tarring and cutting their boats to waterproof. From the mast, they hung their fishing nets across to the other mast on the outside. You still see holes in the grass where the mast used to be. There's their nets hanging to dry from them. The herring fishing is only seasonal. That's 2 months of the year, the herring fishing. The steps were fished every day. They were fishing for cod, haddock, crabs, lobsters, salmon, anything. It was the woman who had to carry the fresh fish up the steps on baskets on their back. Just below the nets, there's a flat shelf of stone. That's just past the third corner on your right hand side going down. There's a flat shelf of stone about this height, and that was specially built for the woman. Just the right height for setting the baskets on. So they were allowed one rest.
There was one. I could say, is that the place
they weren't too bad.
I may have to do more.
Then they had to walk to Wicklow to sell their fish. 8 miles to walk to sell their fish. Yeah. Oh, they were strong women. They all had big long beards and hairy legs.
Yeah.
There's still quite a few in Wicklow. Yeah. But it was £8 to build the steps. That's how much it cost to build them. £8. It was £54 to build the platform and the building.
Wow.
Yeah, 40 years ago you wouldn't know there were steps there, they were so bad condition. My cousin, he spent about 19-20 years repairing them.
Wow, that's cool.
I've been 25 years myself looking after them, in my spare time. Now, there's a local website, it's caithness.org, O-R-G. If you look on the website, there's an A to Z of Caithness, and all the places in Caithness is on the website. And you'll find lovely pictures of the steps on it.
Awesome.
Caithness.org. But it's easy going down, it's hard work coming back.
we climbed Old Man of Store 2 days ago and been home last night.
Yeah, I did Ben Hope yesterday. It was
oh,
steep.
the steps will be easy.
Oh yeah, good.
Yes, the steps will be easy.
I was tired of Ben Hope.
Because I run motorcycles.
Yeah.
In that club. I took a motorcycle down there one time. I've got a picture in the house of a motorcycle sitting down here on the grass. Yeah. Everyone says it's impossible. No.
No.
We did. That's when I was young and stupid, like. Yes, young and stupid.
What's your name?
Davy Nicholson.
Andrew.
Pleased to meet you, Andrew.
I'm Lee. Thanks
Pleased to meet you,
very
Lee.
much.
Yeah.
It's really
That's really.
It'll make all those stairs so much more interesting.
Yeah.
Now, this is a true. This is true. I was cutting the grass down. I was cutting it just a wee while ago, but I was cutting it there last year. Now there was 4 Americans come in. Now all these people were big, and I mean big. Huge. Who lived in this house down here? I said, it's not a house, it's a salt store. Rubbish, that's a house. What's the well? Was this for the fresh water? I said, it's not a well, it's a barking kettle for boiling the nets in. Don't think that's right. What's the grill? Was this for cooking paste? No, that was for boiling tar for tar on their boats. Don't believe that. What's the chimney? Was this for smoking paste? No, that was for holding a mast for repairing the nets. Don't think that's right. What's the square holes for? As that's for holding the paraffin lamps. Impossible, they would blow out. So everything they asked, I told them it was either a lie or they wouldn't believe me. Oh well, please yourselves. Like, so I left them down at the bottom. I was cutting the grass out in front of the house there, that's mine. Cutting the grass there. When the 4 of them came back, now I could hear them coming. They were panting so hard. So they come up round that corner, pant, pant, pant. I said, did you not take the lift back? What lift? I said, there's a lift at the bottom to take you back up. Honest, I swear on my life, they turned and went off back down again. They were down for over 3/4 an hour the second time, looking for the lift. Well, I'm waiting out there for them. Well, they came round that corner the second time. They were huge. They came round that corner the second time on their hands and knees.
Yeah.
Well, I was killing myself laughing. I turned round to them and said, well, I don't suppose you believe me about the lift either. They didn't speak to me then. So I fixed that fellas out now. So whatever you do, don't look for the lift.
Okay. That was our friend Davey. Quite a nice guy, quite the character. Anyways, on the way down to the steps, I feel like they have a lot more meaning now that we know the entire history and more. This is where the Vandals did their thing. Nailed it. Which one? On the edge of that mark? That was cool to be there after he told us the story about the while ago steps. Very nice guy, very cool place. Very unique and has a lot of history to it. I don't know. Really enjoyed this stop for that reason. Hi.
Hello. Lots of people. I was down working on the grass there, sorting the steps, and that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
There was 2 lassies, and they had walking sticks and big rucksacks on their back.
Oh.
And they went down, past, and then back up, and back down. I said, excuse me, have you lost something?
Yeah.
No, we're practicing. Practicing what for? The Inca Trail. They were from Thurso, this lassie. I said, you're coming back next weekend? Yes. I said, well, next weekend you can do it 6 times. We'll try. So they did it 6 times. I said, you coming back next weekend? Yes. Well, you can do it 12. We'll try. And this is big bags.
Yeah.
Are you going back next weekend? Yes. Well, you can do it 20 times. So anyway, they were coming back and forth for months practicing. And they went off. Well, we're off now. A couple of weeks' time to do this Inca Trail. We'll give you a shout when we come back. I didn't know who they were, but they were from Thurso.
Yeah.
So they landed back at the house with one of those Inca hats for me. and a picture of all the pictures of them on the Inca Trail.
Nice.
He says the Inca Trail was easy compared with doing that bloody steps. You know, we get thousands of visitors, thousands.
Really?
It's unbelievable. Right. Tourist coaches, all comes in.
Wow.
The drivers, they all know me.
Yeah, yeah.
Davey, bus load here. Tell them about the steps. Aye, okay. Then. Go down the steps, explain it to them. Back up, another bus. Davey, do it. Back down. Do it. Back down. My wife's a nurse.
Yeah.
When she was on night shift, the driver says, Davey, this woman needs the toilet. Where's the nearest toilets? I says, well, either Wick or the village of Leipster. Oh, I don't think they can wait that long. And well, okay, in the house. I thought there was only one. Bloody 20 women. They were lined up at the door of the house.
Oh my God.
So the wife heard commotion in the house. She comes out of bed with her dressing gown on. Who's this in the house? Only tourists visiting the steps. The wife took her home from her night shift. Who's in the house now, Davey? Just people up the steps. No, because they'll be camping or hiking.
Oh man.
If the weather be not nice. Oh, never mind, put your tent up, you can stay in the bloody house.
Yeah, yeah.
My wife go home, who's this? Oh, somebody on holiday. So she never knows who's in it.
That's awesome.
That's what I say, I get letters and cards from all over the world, people I've been talking to. Aye.
That's awesome.
As long as the people enjoy it, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Good, yeah, yeah.
Aye.
Right on.
Take care, folks.
Thank you.
Can I take your photo before I go?
Your camera will never work again.
Here, 1 second. There we go.
I've been on the television at least 13 times, different
Whoa!
programs.
You are famous.
Heavens, how do you know who I am? I saw you in this. Davey, how do you know who I am? I saw you in this. You're in this magazine. You're in that magazine. You're in this paper. You're in that news.
Wow, it's a pleasure.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
You're more than welcome. Have a nice holiday now.
Thank you
Take
very
it easy.
much.
Take care.
Have a good evening.
Will do. Uh-huh.
If you can cycle 1 metre, I'll give you £100 cash in your pocket. If you cycle 1 metre. 1 minute, I'll put the dog in the house.
Okay, okay, I'll take
a shot at that now, just for a laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, just for a laugh. It's in the shed, my bike.
All right.
I'll give you £100
£100
cash in your pocket.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. The steering is different.
Okay.
If you look like the steering, you turn one way, the wheel goes the opposite. Have you ever seen anything like that?
I've never seen anything like that.
Right, now you can go a bicycle.
Yeah, I know how to ride a regular bike.
Right, if you cycle to here, I'll give you £100 cash in your pocket.
All right, here we go.
Be careful.
Okay.
Go the opposite direction.
Oh.
It's easy. Yes, it's easy.
It's easy, right?
Yes, it's easy.
Here, wait. This doesn't count for the £100. You.
So can you ride it?
No problem.
All right.
It's cycle to here, £500 cash in your pocket.
All right.
Guaranteed £500.
All right.
Cycle to here.
Here we go.
Be careful. I think my money's safe.
Yeah, I think so too. Can you? I want to see you ride it.
There's been over 700 people ride it.
I can see why.
No one's got it yet.
Of course. That's amazing.
It's easy.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
Just be careful. Just be careful. Be careful.
It's easy.
I made 4 of them. I'm making one at the moment.
Yeah.
It's the same steering,
Yeah.
but you have to pedal backwards.
That's. I think your money is safe.
It's the sort of bike you can leave anywhere. No one will steal it.
Oh my
The
God.
village of Thrumster is 3 miles north. I cycled the bike down to the pub one night. So I left the bike sitting outside the pub. Well, back in the morning, someone did try to steal it. It was only about here to that bush, and they didn't get far. Right.
That's amazing.
So
That's
when you
smart.
go home now, you have to make one of those bikes yourself.
I'll learn it and come back and collect my money. All right.
Take
Later.
care now, folks.
Take care.
I've got them in a roll. You know, a cloth roll. This is the smallest one of the set.
That's to fix the bike.
King Dick.
That's incredible.
That's only one of them.
Thank you.
That'll give you all the history of the steps.
Thank you.
Oh, awesome.
That's my cousin Ian Sutherland.
Sweet.
Now, if it wasn't for Ian, there wouldn't be steps there.
Wow. Yeah.
That'll give you all the history. Right. Okay, work. Take care.
Have a good one.
Take care.
That was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had while traveling.
Thank you, Davey.
That guy was amazing.
We got a room here. The Bannockburn Inn.
I haven't showered after that long hike yesterday and I feel gross.
Across the building, there's a door there, I'll meet you.
Thank you so much.
I think your key is still in here. There.
Awesome, thank you.
Now you've got it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then. I'll see you downstairs. Thank you. You're welcome.
The Scottish people are like some of the most hospitable people I've ever met. Everyone is so friendly, so nice. Anyways, we are going to eat. I'm gonna try to get some of those GH4 batteries charged to get off the Mark IV for tomorrow. Yeah, vlog ends now. Bye. Anything to in the vlog one?
Food?
It's just